Here minusing 16 inches for the top part. I'm getting the full length, which is 34 inches plus 2 inches folding allowance. I'm going to cut out. This is how it looks. Now it's time to cut the front part of this dress. This is the measurement. The shoulder, I'm starting with the shoulder measurement, which is 14 inches divided by 2, give me 7 inches. I'm getting the chest line, which is the bust line, make use of 8 inches for myself. And I'm going to get the full length, which is the half length, 16 inches plus half inch for joining with the down part. Whatever I get from the shoulder, I take it to get to the chest line so I can get a straight line to connect the armhole. I'm getting the neckline. My neckline is 3 inches on fold, then 4.5 inches depth. Trying to get a square. It's going to be a guideline for me to get a perfect neckline. I'm making use of my curve ruler to draw a perfect U neckline. I'm coming down by ½ inch at the shoulder part, so I'll connect it to meet with the neckline. I want to get the midpoint of my armhole. Connect your tape from the shoulder to the chest line. Whatever I get you mark it. I'm going in by ½ inch. I usually do this at the front part of my dress, not the back part. I'm going to use my curve ruler to draw a perfect armhole line. I'm getting my bust measurement 40 divided by 4 plus 2 inches sewing allowance. My waist is 33.5 divided by 4 plus 3 inches, 2 inches for sewing allowance, 1 inch for that. I'm connecting it to meet with the chest line with the bust measurement. It's time to cut out. This is how it looks. I'm going to use the front to cut out the back. So I folded my fabric into 2. Make sure you cut this to make sure that the fabric aligns so you don't run short of measurement. So I folded in 2 inches. The back is kind of higher than the front. It's much than the front because of the zipper allowance. At the back neckline, I went down by 2 inches, so I connected it to meet with the front neckline. So I'm going to cut out the back one first before cutting out the front one. It's time to cut out the front neckline. It's time to cut out. This is how the front looks. I'm going to split the back into 2. It's going to be into 2. Then the front will just be 1. This is how it looks. The coat has been ironed already. This is the 2 back piece. I have ironed it. I need to stitch this down. Stitch it down. So the next thing is to put our dart. From the shoulder, you measure up to 10 inches and mark it. This is where I'll start my dart, from this 10 inches. And this is how the dart is being sewn, like so. to start all the way like this. I'm going to take 1/2 inch here. This is how you're meant to sew your darts. Start very narrow from the beginning, and then you expand it and get 1/2 inch. Sorry, I used my nipple to nipple measurement to get my dart. That was what I used to get the dart. That I kept folded the fabric like so, and I measured 4 inches. So I used my iron to press it down, and that's how I got my dart. That's all for the darts. We need to close the sides, but before we close the sides, we'll have to map out the zipper allowance first, using the front side to know our zipper allowance. Keep the two fabric like so. This is the back part. Keep it like so. Use the front. Place it like so. Make sure the 4 of them are equal. Then you can use your chair. This is the zipper allowance that we have now. You can use your chair to mark it. I've gotten the zipper allowance. I'm going to run the thread down, but loose stitches, so I can be able to loosen this. It's time for our body measurements. We're going to measure using the back. The measurement is 40 divided by 2. Now we divide by 2, no longer by 4, because the fabric is now only 2 pieces, 1 and 2. So we are dividing by 2. This is my bust measurement. This is my waist measurement. I divided it by 2. As 33 inches divided by 2 gave me 16.5, and I placed it here. I got exactly 16.5. Remember, make sure the space you leave here, is the same with the space you leave here, so that it won't be bent. Everything should be equal. Let the space you have here be the same allowance you have here. Now, if you get your measurement, the next thing you would do is to connect the lines. The bust measurement, you connect it to meet with the waist measurement. I've already done that off the camera. Now it's time to join. Place your fabric like so. The front side facing you, and then this is the front part. The front part, let the back part face you, okay? Then you place it like so. Turn it this way and start sewing. Now I need to sew down this second part. As you're keeping it like so, make sure these two are equal. Sorry, I forgot that this is a sleeveless outfit, and we need to put in the sleeve to sew it. So I'm going to loosen this. I'm going to loosen this. Okay. I should have done the shoulder before adding bolts, darts, and the rest of them, so that it doesn't obstruct it. Okay, so I'm loosening the back now. I can stitch it later. I'm showing the two sides. This is how it looks. It's time to fix the shoulder. This is the back part, and this is the front. So what you need to do, I made a mistake from the onset. I shouldn't have added the dart first, and I shouldn't have run down this thread. I should have done what I want to do now before sewing my dart. So if you're making this kind of drawings, first put in on your shoulder, first sew your shoulder before adding both dart and closing it down. Now I'm going to put my hand here. The dart has already breached it, so it's not that wide. So I'll narrowly put in my hand. This is the back part, and I will take this. This is the front shoulder. I'll take it like so, and then fold it in. So that would be very easy for me to do without the dart, but I need to still manage. This is what I have. This is the front part, and this is the back part. This is how you do it. You make sure they are equal, and then you run your thread by 1/2 inch all the way down. I'll run it and show you. I've done it. Now it's time to bring it out. And I bring it out, this is what I have. Very lovely. Okay, this is it. It's time to do the same thing. If you're ready to bring it out again, I've brought it out. All looking nice. Okay, this is the front. This is the armhole. The top is all ready. It's time to pleat the down. I'm going to open up this, the back, the zipper allowance. Then leave it like so. Get the middle and notch it because of the pleating. When you get it, as you're pleating, when you get to the middle and discover that your fabric you're pleating with is remaining small, you need to start all over again to start pleating so that it will be able to go round. And this is what I'm pleating it with. I need to get the midpoint of this as well. So 1/2 of this should meet 1/2 of this up. First, you can cut this like this so that it doesn't disturb you. Cut it this way. Then this is the second one. Cut it like so. Then the front part face you. Then this is a long strap. Let the front part face the material and let the wrong part face you. Now, before we start plating, we need to leave the 1.5 inches for zipper allowance before plating. So you just run a straight line here. When you get to this 1.5, you start plating, so that the plating will not disturb the zipper allowance. Is either you make it like so, or you make it this way. when you get here, you still leave 1.5 inches. Want to add lining to this outfit, you can still place your black lining, any color of the outline of your choice. Place it like so and still sew. Keep it the way I kept this and so, and then keep everything down after sewing. This is how it looks. Next thing you need to do is to turn it this way. Make sure here is matching. The two lines are matching. Okay. You can use your pin to pin it down. It's matching each other. You can actually use pin to hold it. And then pin here down as well. You will measure 18 inches with your tape, like so. Then you start sewing from 18 inches. I'm going to start sewing from here now, all the way down. Remember, you sew by the allowance of your zipper. This is the down part, this is the upper part. You place it like so. The center part to the center part of this outfit. Place it like so. Give like 2 inches, okay, from the opening. 2 inches. You place the zipper like so. You hold it very firm. Then you start sewing from here. Don't sew on the zip. So I want to sew from this side, then after this side I will turn it to sew the other part. So hold your zipper, don't let it bend, don't let it bend this way, just make sure it's straight. Stitch. This is what it looks like. Then you flip it this way. Make sure the lines are matching each other. I'm starting from here to run it all the way down. You can as well pin it down. I usually pin mine down. Then check if these two are matching each other. If it's not matching each other, you adjust it. Mine is matching. Oh, I'm going to pin it down now. Like so. Give a space where your needle can go through and so on. No. Go that side. I'm busy, please. Come and sit down. Is it that your bum bum don't leave me? Your bum bum don't start a place. Go and sit down, Biko. Shh. Come here. Go and sit on that chair. Now. When you put TV still, I'm not seeing what I'm doing. Go and sit down there.
Be quiet.
Don't worry. When I finish now, it goes off. I think I'm here to joke with you.
No.
Let's start sewing now.
Mommy.
Let's start sewing. Okay. Make sure you stitch it very well. Let's hide this now. The two lines are matching, and here is as well matching. I'm gonna open it. Then I'm cutting this one. I zipped it down before cutting it off. Now I'm gonna do it this way, fold it like so. Then hold it down. I'm going to use my pin to pin it down before sewing. I usually touch it very little so it doesn't look rough. After pinning it down, you zip it. Okay, they are matching each other. To know if they are matching each other, sometimes one is always longer than the other. That's set now. So the next thing to do is to fold it down and start from here. Open it up this way, or you can put it one side depending on how you want it. I want to open up mine, folding 1/2 inch first and another 1/2 inch. That's how you're going to fold it all the way around. We're done sewing this outfit. Now I'm going to wear it and show you guys. Please like, share, so that others can as well learn, and on your notification button to get notified when I post new videos. And I want you to try this. It's very easy, very simple. Bye. Thank you for watching.